upon them program.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. It's Friday. It's gonna be a good day. The weekend's coming. I can't complain. We have a bunch of random things on the schedule for today. So I've already gotten up and eaten my breakfast, had my coffee and so on. I went to the doctor this morning. I got another prescription for my thyroid medication and found out that my blood pressure is super low, and that's why I've been hella dizzy and blacking out, so that's no good. It is something that runs in my family, and it could be from the antibiotics I've been taking and just coming off being sick. But either way, I'm going to be adding even more salt into my diet, and hopefully that does the trick because I'm not having a great time with this. So today we are going to have a little chat about gym anxiety and I'm going to give you kind of a few tips if you're nervous about stepping into the gym, if it's your first time, if you're a gym newbie, if you don't know how to use the equipment and so on. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to have a look inside my gym bag and see what I bring to the gym. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little tips and tricks for grocery shopping and eating on a budget today to fit into our Fit for Free series. And who knows what else will happen today. So far that's what we have on the schedule. So yeah, let's chat. So I've been getting this question a lot from clients, from other people. It happens often when I have new clients who are just getting started and they get their new program and they're super excited, and then they're like, shit, you want me to go into the gym and do all these things? I'm brand new, I'm terrified. I don't know how to use the equipment, I don't know where anything is, I don't want to feel like an oddball there. So a lot of anxiety can come from just getting started and just getting into the gym for the first time. So we had a little chat about this on our group chat, on our Facebook group chat for my clients. And so I thought I would just kind of throw it out there and make it public and talk to you guys about it, because I'm sure there's lots of other people who can relate to this, who are out there, who are struggling. Now, this gym anxiety, if you will, gym noob anxiety, whatever you want to call it, can stem from many different things. And you know what? You can be the type of person that looks like you are in shape and you just have no idea what you're doing at the gym, so you're super self-conscious. Or you can be just getting started and you have a few pounds to lose, so you're really self-conscious about the way you look. I know a lot of clients mention they're wearing baggy clothes because they're self-conscious and they think people are staring at them and so on. So I just wanted to talk about that topic in general and the whole idea of, if people are looking at me, if people are judging me. And I do understand where it comes from, because it's such a new concept if it is your first time going to the gym. If it's your first time using equipment that you don't know how to use. So it can be super intimidating, but something to keep in mind is it is the exact same thing as it is with trying anything new. I think a lot of the time the reason that we're more self-conscious when it comes to the gym is because it relates to our body. And many people are self-conscious about their physical appearance, about themselves. They're sometimes uncomfortable in their own skin, so they're uncomfortable to hit the gym. So, understanding where that comes from, first of all, and I think it's really important to get to the root of your own gym anxiety. What about it is scaring you? Is it the fact that you think people are watching you, that people think, people are looking at you thinking, oh, you're doing that wrong? Because one thing I will tell you, and something that we discussed in our chat with my clients as well, is that for the most part, nobody's looking at you. Nobody's watching you. Everybody is doing their own thing. Everybody's focused on their own shit. And even the people who have been there forever might be self-conscious about something new that they're trying out, right? So you're definitely not alone when it comes to that. I know that if my coach gives me a new program and there's something on there that I've never even done or heard of, when I'm doing it, I'm like, shit, am I doing this right? Are people thinking that, this bitch has her form all wrong? Of course, that's going to cross your mind. But that shouldn't be the thing that stops you from going to the gym. So keeping all of that in mind, a few things that I would like to think would ease the entire situation, would ease your gym fear and make it a little bit more comfortable for you to transition from maybe working out at home to working out in the gym, or just working out for the first time ever. I would definitely say working out with a buddy would be a huge help, just because you have that moral support. You have somebody to talk to in between your sets, maybe somebody to encourage you, and maybe correct your form if you're not certain of some exercises. You have somebody there to help you along the way. So that can definitely be something that may help ease that gym anxiety. Having proper tools also. So do you have the right gym shoes? Do you have the right running shoes? Do you have the right lifting shoes? Are you wearing an outfit that's comfortable, that you can move in, that you can train in? I mean, I'm all about looking cute at the gym, don't get me wrong. But if the only thing you're focused on is having a cute outfit, and then you're trying to jump around and things are falling out and everywhere and all over the place, if you know what I mean, then you're not going to be comfortable, right? So as silly as it sounds, maybe put on your gym outfit, try a couple of your moves at home, see if you're comfortable, see if it works for you. It's just another thing to eliminate from feeling uncomfortable at the gym. Having good music is another great one. If you can put in your earphones and channel everything else out and just get in that workout, that is really going to help take away from the constant thought of, are people watching me? Because you're going to be in the zone and you're going to be pushing and working hard yourself, so you're not really going to focus too much on what everybody else is doing. Another thing I would say that could really ease your gym anxiety is having at least one session with your trainer, with a trainer, or even with a friend who really knows their way around fitness before you even go into the gym. So once you go there, you are fairly comfortable with the exercises and with your form. And then the last thing that I would say is do your research. So if you have got your program from your coach, or you wrote your own program, or wherever you got your program from, it doesn't really matter. If you have it and it's written down, if it's not written down, first of all, write it down. That's going to be your number one thing. And if you don't have a coach, and if you don't have anybody giving you a workout program, and you are still a noob in the gym, I highly suggest that you go through some exercises, research some exercises, go through our YouTube channel, our Instagrams, our clients' Instagrams. You can go on bodybuilding.com. There's lots of different places you can research exercises, and then write out your own program, because you don't want to go into the gym and have no idea what you're doing, because that is only going to further increase your anxiety. So go in there with the plan, and once you have your plan, before you hit the gym, research every single one of your exercises. You want to know what this machine looks like, how it works, what should I look like while using this machine, if you are using machines, what your form should look like in specific exercises. And once you kind of have an idea of somebody else doing it, even if you are seeing a trainer and the trainer shows you beforehand, it's still a really good idea to sit down and have that time with yourself and kind of go through your entire training program and see what your workout would look like. So once you're there, you have your tools now, you may have your buddy by your side, you have some good music, and you're prepped and you know what you should be doing. That is going to be a huge one in decreasing your gym anxiety. And then the last thing is basically just growing a big pair of balls, as terrible as that sounds, and going in there and just doing it for you. Because at the end of the day, everything new that you try is going to make you a little bit nervous. It's going to make you feel a little bit uncertain, maybe give you some anxiety, but it will be worthwhile in the end. So it's so important to put yourself first, put the noise of everybody else in the background, go in there, kick ass, and do that workout for yourself. So something that has come up a lot lately, especially with new clients, and that I really wanted to touch on and kind of talk to you guys about it, because I feel like it is a topic that comes up a lot when you're just beginning your fitness journey. So hopefully you found that helpful. I am going to go downstairs now and take you guys to see what is inside my gym bag, because that was also a request from one of you guys. And it might be messy in there because I didn't really look into the gym bag before I did this. But yeah, hopefully hopefully we can show you what's in my gym bag and you won't be too scared away. Hang tight. All right. Oh, and there's Mr. Scout patiently waiting for me. Always waiting. He's a little bit of a mama's boy. Okay, there. Don't look, okay? It's like a million of my workout shoes. I clearly have a workout shoe obsession. So, we're gonna go into my gym bag and see what goodies we can find. So first of all, this gym bag is from Lululemon. I'm sure I'm gonna get questions on it. I love it because it doesn't look like a gym bag. It's cute, it's a nice little tote, and there's so many pockets for goodies in there. So let's see what's inside. Okay, first up, obviously the most important thing, my little stinky bag that has my lifting shoes. These are the Reebok CrossFit ones. No, I don't CrossFit, but I have really flat feet, so these I find are so helpful in my squats and deadlifts, and I don't squat or deadlift without them anymore. So if you feel like you are struggling in your squats and your deadlifts, these may be your answers. So pick them up. Shoes, my lifting straps. So if you guys watch my channel, I'm sure you have heard already, I have rheumatoid arthritis. So my grip is not the best and it tends to give out sometimes if I'm having a really bad day. So if I have any sort of high rep stuff, I use straps. For my heavy, low rep deadlifts, it's usually fine because I can just readjust at the bottom, but for the high rep stuff, straps it is. I have a pair of Beats, my Tiffany blue ones. I love these. I should really clean out this gym bag because it's super dirty. And then I have a pair of backup. Actually, those are my backup. These are the wireless Beats and I love them, but they unexpectedly die. So I have a backup pair because, you know, I can't go without my music. My iPad, I watch YouTube videos of my fellow YouTubers when I'm doing cardio because it helps pass the time. So if you're struggling with cardio, maybe you should watch this channel. You should watch some YouTube videos. My workout program, so like I said, I do suggest you guys write your workouts. I have my workout program that my coach sends me just here for reference, and then when I come home I write down the workout that I did still in my training journal with the weights that I did. So this is just for reference so I don't forget what's on my training program. Next up, a lacrosse ball. This will be your best friend when you start lifting weights. This is amazing for rolling out your shoulders. I roll out my feet as well because, like I said, with flat feet I struggle pretty much with any kind of stabilization, so this really helps kind of force the arch back into my foot. But I also have really tight rear delts and low traps, so I use a lacrosse ball and crunch it out. It's really a good time. You should try it. I have my ignition. I take this before all of my workouts now because most of my workouts have been pretty intense. So I take, I don't know where my amino is. Oh, I gave them to Steve. So my bottle of amino that was in my gym bag, I gave to Steve yesterday. So usually I take 2 ignitions and 4 aminos before every workout. So those are in my gym bag, of course. My booty band, as I like to call it, I use this to warm up my glutes before my leg day, before my glute days, and then obviously I use it for glute and leg exercises as well. So these are amazing. You can find them at Fitness Depot and they're like $2. We basically have, I think, over 20 of them in the Tight and Curvy gym because they come in so handy. So get one if you don't have it. Deodorant, and yes, this is men's deodorant because men's deodorant works so much better. It's not cakey and it smells like a fresh man. Is that weird? Either way, this is my fit chick secret tip. Pick yourself up some men's deodorant. Wipes, I have these fresh and clean with a twist because let's face it, us fitness people can be nasty sometimes and maybe we skip a shower or 2. So having these with your men's deodorant, you're good to go. I can run and do my errands, don't have to worry about it. Random things, lotion, Kleenex, lip chap, of course, perfume. I have a few different perfumes in here, again, because, well, you don't smell that great after the gym. Extra hair ties, ibuprofen for my arthritis in case it's bad, you know, you never know. Business cards, who knows? Maybe I gotta make a business card for Noob at the gym. Who wants to come train with us? Come train with Team Tiny Curvy. And I have tanning goggles in here and tanning lotion, but these are old, I just haven't taken it out. I am just really terrified of getting wrinkles now, so I haven't been fake tanning, and I have all my Suntan products and I get my organic spray tan, so I don't really see a purpose to fake tanning anymore, so I don't, but it's still in there. And my Polar watch. This is actually a great tip for you guys too, if you are new, to keep you motivated in the gym and make sure that you're working hard enough. This was like my absolute favorite gym product when I first started getting serious in the gym. There's a heart rate monitor that actually accurately, for the most part, as much as you can, tracks your heart rate, and then a watch that you wear with it. It tells you how many calories you burn, where your heart rate's at what points in your workout was your heart rate sitting at intensity, moderate, and so on. So it's really amazing. And if you're trying to burn a specific amount of calories during your cardio especially, this is great. So I still use this if I'm not on a machine, let's say. So if I go outside for a run or take the dogs and I want to burn my 300 calorie cardio goal, then I'll wear the heart rate monitor just to ensure that I do that. So yeah, I think we got almost everything. There's a wrapper from a Simply Bar. These are like my favorite little natural protein bars. There's 16 grams of protein in there, so definitely less than those chocolate type of protein bars that you will see, but they're gluten-free, so I can hand them out to basically all my clients. They're dairy-free, they're made with puffed quinoa, they're good, they don't taste chalky, so if you've never had it, the Simply Bar, really good. And then I have more Kleenex, apparently, because I really need Kleenex, and gum. And that's it. So that is what is in my gym bag. I'm going to organize this now that I've seen what mess it is, and then I'll catch you guys in a few minutes. Lola wanted to say hi to you guys. She's the laziest dog ever. This is what she does all day. Alright, now we are going to go into the kitchen, and I'm going to show you guys a few staple foods for following your healthy diet, sticking to your healthy lifestyle, and staying on budget, because we are doing the Fit for Free program right now. So the free workouts on YouTube, and then just helpful tips along the way, so you can get healthy on a budget. Okay, so here I have a few of the staple things I always have in the pantry and in the fridge. Obviously, I don't have everything here, and as you can see, the one thing that you don't see here is meat. So meat will probably be obviously the most expensive thing when you are doing your food prep. So the things that I would suggest when it comes to meat is obviously buying it when it is on sale. So chicken does go on sale, not often, but when it does, stock up on it, freeze it, and then take it out as you need it. You don't have to buy it fresh every single week, and there's going to be no difference to you freezing it and then de-thawing it. So do that. Things that are more affordable when it comes to meat, if you will, if you want to call it meat, pescatarian. Protein are going to be things like frozen fish. Now, tilapia I think is kind of gross. It's like a bottom feeder fish, so I wouldn't necessarily suggest that, but you can look into bassa. Bassa is super affordable, and it's really tender, and it is fattier, so keep that in mind. There's going to be more fat in bassa, hence why it tastes better, but buying it frozen is super affordable. Things like shrimp, canned tuna, again, things that are going to be really affordable to eat in bulk, because let's face it, we're eating a lot of protein, and we're eating a lot of meat protein for the most part on a healthy diet, so it can definitely add up. So that being said, if you want to replace a meal here and a meal there with an easy protein, you can add in a protein shake. Now, I know a lot of people think protein is so expensive, but how long this is going to last you versus how long just one pack of chicken will last you, this is going to last you 10 times longer. So it is more affordable overall to have protein powder here as well. Now, I definitely don't recommend you replace your meat proteins with protein powders and so on, but it can be an addition in your day. And for me personally, I like to at least add a scoop of protein powder into my coffee and make it a protein latte instead of using milk or anything. It sweetens up, it tastes delicious, and it adds 23 grams of protein to it. So another great source of protein are these black bean spaghetti noodles. Now these are like one of my absolute favorite things to eat myself, to give to clients. For 50 grams dry, they're 165 calories, 2 grams of fat, 15 grams of carbs, and 22 grams of protein. You're definitely not going to find a pasta like this, and you're getting the protein, the same amount of protein that you get in a chicken breast in one serving of this. So, and it is actually really, really good. I taste tested it on Marcus. He's the pickiest eater in the world, and he loved these. My mom loved these. So you can find this specific brand at Costco, but I know my clients have said that they have found these things at Sobeys and some superstores and so on. So that's where you would get these. Breakfast staples, oats and egg whites. I'm sure if you've been watching the Fit for Free series, you have seen that I eat, for the most part, oats and egg whites for breakfast all the time. Sometimes I throw it in as my last meal because it's quick and easy, and it's an easy way to get in your carbs and proteins. So again, these are things you want to buy in bulk. A big pack of oats, it's gonna last you a really long time, and you can use it pretty much with anything. You can use it in your baking. Don't buy oat flour if you're baking. Buy oats and make your own oat flour instead. You just grind it in a magic bullet. It's the exact same thing, and it's gonna be half the price. So make your own oats. Egg whites, again, this is something that you can buy in bulk, and most people don't know that you can just buy a carton of egg whites and you can freeze them and take them out as you go. So egg whites last forever if they are frozen. So buy them, freeze them, and you have them in your freezer. You have a quick source of protein that has no carbs, no fats, solely protein. Quinoa can be super, super, super expensive, and I know that I used to buy those little bags at Superstore, which I think are like $12 each. This thing, I don't remember exactly how much it was, but Marcus is the shopper in the family, so, and he's also the one who's all about the deals. So he went after this because apparently it was that cheap. So if he thought it was affordable, I'm sure you guys will too. This quinoa is gonna last you a while. So much more cost efficient to buy it in a huge size rather than buying those little ones. Same thing goes for your peanut butters and your almond butters. Now these things can be super, super expensive. Your coconut oil as well. I know that these are three of the things. I mean, if you buy just regular peanut butter, maybe not so much, but if you're looking for natural peanut butter, almond butter, coconut oil, those can get really, really pricey. So again, looking to buy these things in bulk. This huge one that's like double the size of those small ones that you get at regular grocery stores is only a couple bucks more, and these things are all found at Costco, so clearly I'm a fan of Costco right now. And while we're Costcoing, this spice, again, I put on absolutely everything, roasted garlic and pepper, and you can get a huge one at Costco. It's really cheap and delicious and lasts forever, so it's a really versatile spice that you can pretty much put on anything, so I would highly suggest that. And then another source of vegan protein, chickpeas, beans, and so on. Keep in mind that these things will have carbs and fats, so account for that in your diet. But you can absolutely buy canned beans, canned chickpeas, and so on. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to buy the dry stuff. You don't have to buy the organic stuff. This is going to be a personal preference. But what I do is, for the most part, when I buy beans, when I buy chickpeas, and so on, I buy them canned, and then I just rinse everything off of it, all the residue out of it, and then I just dry it and put it aside and eat it as I please. So you can totally do that. And then another thing, one last thing that I wanted to touch on is frozen fruit and frozen veggies. So clients ask me a lot if it's not as good for you, if you will, to eat frozen fruit and frozen veggies. And for the most part, it's actually quite the opposite. Now, if you're, let's say, on a farm somewhere and you're picking your own fruit, yes, for sure it's better for you to eat fresh fruit and fresh veggies. But because we don't have much control over the time and the process in between that fruit and that vegetable being picked and making it to our table, there is more strict regulations of freezing veggies, and there's a certain amount of time they have to freeze the fruit and vegetables from when it's picked. So a lot of the time, more nutrients are preserved in your frozen fruits and veggies. So getting huge bags of, let's say, frozen green beans, berries, and so on is going to be so much cheaper than eating the fresh stuff, and you are still getting your nutrients and your vitamins that you're looking for. If you do like fresh, obviously buy that in moderation, but this is a much more cost-efficient way to do it. I know some of you guys are going to ask about this shirt, this little crop top. Thicker than a Snicker. How cute is it? It is our new Tight and Curvy brand that is coming out soon, so please stay tuned. And these are all our orders going out to our clients for our new pants. Woohoo! So this little bad boy will be available soon, hopefully. I just placed the order last night. We're getting them done from American Apparel. We're gonna have black ones that say thicker than a Snicker, pink ones that say thick thighs save lives, and those will be available for order, not only for our clients but to the public too. I will post it on my Instagram, TC Fitness, so make sure you're following me on there. I'm really excited about these shirts. Yay! But now, I know this day has been kind of all over the place, but I'm trying to hit a few things all at once because I have some time to do that today. So I hope you enjoyed rummaging through my gym bag with me and learning a little bit about saving money on your groceries. And now we're going to talk about, do a little update on my goals and what's going on. So it has now been, well, I mean, we're checking in Friday, so it's been almost 2 weeks. But let's say it's been a week since I started my photo shoot prep that I told you guys about, and I have been logging and tracking everything as I said I would. I have hit almost all of my goals, and I say almost because doing yoga once a week was one of them, and so far I have shit the bed on that. So I'm going to try and get a yoga buddy to go with me because I feel like for me personally that really helps. So yeah, I need a yoga buddy. Anybody out there? Other than that, these are the goals that I set for myself for the month. So I don't know if you guys can read those. So things like getting back into my training, drinking my water, stretching, rolling, and so on. So far, so good. I have written out my food. I do track my food on my phone, and then at the end of the day, I write it out what numbers I hit. I write out if I've hit my water, my supplements, and then I write my workouts as well. So as I said, my coach gives me my workouts, but I write them out because I want to keep track of whether I'm getting all my reps in or if I added any exercises and where the weight is sitting. So this is Monday that I just showed you. Things are pretty low. This was my first day back officially after being sick. So it was the first day back on the program. I don't know if you saw in there, but my calories are fairly low compared to what I normally do. They're at 1700 right now. But since not really eating while being sick, it's been really hard for me to get my food back in. So I normally eat over 2000 calories a day, but right now it's just not happening. My body's not happy with it. So 1700 is where it's staying for a little while, and we will see how that progresses. So I have been tracking that. I also write in my weight at the beginning of every week, my chest measurement, my waist measurement, my abdomen, my hip, and then my thigh and my bicep, and then I track that every week as well, just to make sure that things are changing. So I have photos, I have measurements, and I have weight. I have 3 different ways of being accountable to myself and of checking in with myself. So I suggest that if you guys are looking to reach some fitness goals, you try that out for yourself. So I did my second weigh-in on Monday as well. I just didn't get a chance to film the video. So my weight stayed the same. So I just wanted to share that with you guys who, you know, freak out when they're not seeing a weight loss on the scale. And I hit my cardio, I hit all my food, I hit my sleep. I pretty much hit everything that I needed to that past week. and I stuck to my diet for the week and the weight was still the same. So nothing that I'm really concerned about. A lot of the time when you take some time to rest, or if you fall off your program, whatever it may be, and you get back into it, just starting training again may make you hold a little bit more water. It's going to make your muscles swell, so you may see the same weight. You may even see an increase of weight on the scale, which is not a big deal. So I'm hoping that this will go down a little bit next week, but we'll see. My photos, I feel, already look better, and I will insert those here. And the other thing that I do, like I said, is measure my inches. So there are a couple inches down in my waist, in my abdomen, and in my hips, and in my thighs. So I'm really happy with that. So far, so good on the first week. I have I've set my goals for the next week already. And I'm gonna, Marcus, let's face it, Marcus is gonna do food prep for us tomorrow. I have some lean on meals ordered, so again, I'm ready for the next week. Workouts are gonna be written out, everything is gonna be written out, and it's gonna set me up for success. So if you guys need a little bit more info on reaching your goals and staying motivated, I did do a video just a couple before this one on that, and on specifically on why you may be struggling to reach your goals. So if you need some input on that, please check out that video. But other than that, I'm just gonna keep on the grind. I'm feeling really motivated right now. My strength is slowly coming back, which is good, because it is definitely an ego blow when you don't train for over 2 weeks and then you go back and you can't lift anything. So yeah, that sucks. But we're getting back. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what I'm lifting as long as I am progressing, and that's the way that I look at it, and I have been progressing, which is awesome. I've been doing my stretching and my rolling, which I'm actually terrible at, so I have made it a priority to stretch and roll 3 times a week. You should definitely do more than that, but as I've talked to you guys about this before, setting achievable and realistic goals is so important. So I set achievable and realistic goals. So stretching 3 times a week. We're moving it to 5 soon. Bear with me. So yeah, that's about it. That's where I'm at today. So I'm gonna go and train now and do some work. I'm gonna train. Today's an accessory day, so I'm just gonna train a little bit of arms and some core. And then tonight I have spin class with some of my clients, which I'm super excited. Our tight and curvy girl, Lainey, it's her first class ever at YYC Cycle, and she's teaching it. So it's gonna be super awesome. We're all gonna go out and support her and spin with her and get her sweat on. Yeah, so I can't wait for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of randomness and found some helpful tips amongst it. I will be doing the next Fit for Free video. It will be released on Monday as per usual. Again and always, if you have any requests for videos, I love to hear them. Please send them my way. Leave a comment below if you want to see something, or let me know what you think of the video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!